When my friends Sam, Lucy and I, Tom, decided to break into the house of a reclusive millionaire, it was a warm summer evening in Detroit, and we were about to embark on what was supposed to be a routine heist. Sam, with his rugged charm and devil-may-care attitude, was the kind of guy who seemed to know everything about breaking and entering. Lucy, on the other hand, was relatively new to this life but eager to learn. Our plan was simple: disable the security system, grab what we could, and get out. Sam had scoped out the place, noting that the old man living there was blind, a detail that made Lucy uneasy, but Sam brushed off as a stroke of luck. We approached the house just as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the abandoned street. Every other house was condemned, leaving this one standing like a ghost of better times. The air was thick with anticipation as Sam disabled the security system and we slipped inside. The first few minutes were uneventful, almost serene. We moved quietly, picking up anything that looked valuable. But the atmosphere quickly shifted from calm to tense when a loud crash echoed through the house. Lucy had knocked over a vase, her face paling in the dim light. Sam glared at her, but before he could say anything, we heard a dog bark outside, a deep, menacing growl that sent shivers down my spine. "We need to hurry," Sam whispered urgently. But it was too late. The front door creaked open, and the blind man stepped inside, his presence filling the room with an almost palpable tension. We froze, holding our breath as he moved through the house with a familiarity that was both impressive and terrifying. He paused, sniffing the air like a predator sensing prey. Sam, ever the bold one, gestured for us to follow him as he crept towards the basement door. But the old man's hand shot out, grabbing Sam by the collar and slamming him against the wall. "How many of you are there?" the man demanded, his voice cold and steady. Sam, ever the brave fool, tried to lie, saying it was just him. The blind man didn't buy it. With a swift, brutal movement, he pulled a gun and shot Sam in the head, dropping his body to the floor. Lucy and I hid in the shadows, our hearts pounding. The old man moved with uncanny precision, locking doors and windows, trapping us inside. I glanced at Lucy, her eyes wide with fear, and knew we had to move. We decided to head to the basement, hoping to find another way out. As we descended the stairs, the air grew colder, the darkness pressing in on us. We stumbled upon a woman chained to the wall, her eyes pleading for help. Lucy recognized her from a newspaper article, the woman who had accidentally killed the blind man's daughter, but had been acquitted. The realization that the man had kept her prisoner sent a chill down my spine. We freed her and tried to make our way to the cellar door. Just as we reached it, the old man appeared, his gun firing. The woman was struck in the face and she crumpled to the ground dead. Lucy and I hid in the darkness, the blind man's anguished cries echoing through the basement. He turned off the lights, plunging us into total darkness. In the pitch black, we fumbled, trying to find each other. The man's gunshots rang out, each one a reminder of how close we were to death. I called out to Lucy, guiding her towards me. We stumbled upon a shelf and pushed it over, trapping the old man underneath. But our respite was brief. He freed himself and pursued us upstairs. We barricaded ourselves in a room, but his vicious Rottweiler was on our heels. We trapped the dog and raced to the front door, only to find it locked. The old man caught up with us, attacking with a fury born of desperation. He knocked Lucy out cold and turned on me. I fought back, but he overpowered me, dragging me back to the basement and chaining me up next to the dead woman. Through the haze of pain and fear, I heard him muttering about revenge and justice. He intended to impregnate Lucy, to replace the daughter he had lost. My stomach churned with disgust and horror. As he prepared a syringe, Lucy regained consciousness. I struggled against my chains, desperate to free myself. Then, in a stroke of luck, I managed to reach a loose pipe and used it to break my chains. I grabbed a hammer and hit the blind man, freeing Lucy. We handcuffed him to a pole and made our way upstairs, hoping to escape before he could follow. Just as we reached the front door, he broke free and shot at us, killing Lucy. I ran, the dog chasing me. I managed to trap it in the trunk of Sam's car and retrieve the money bag. But the blind man caught up, knocking me out and dragging me back to his house. With the money in hand, I fled the house just as the police arrived. I took a bus to the airport, meeting my little sister, Lily. We boarded a plane to California, ready to start anew. As we waited, a news report on TV showed the blind man being taken away, claiming he had killed the burglars who broke into his home. My heart pounded with fear and relief. He was alive, but so was I. As the plane took off, I held Lily close, vowing never to look back. We were free, and that was all that mattered.